Hi guys, I'm Marina. Welcome to my YouTube channel, the channel where you can find numerous health and beauty tips, DIY recipes, as well as useful tips. And each week there's a new video on my channel, so make sure you subscribe and be the first one to know when I upload a new video. And of course, do not forget to leave a comment and just say hello. In this video, guys, I have prepared some really cool information, I think, and that information would be about antioxidants. There are certain types of spices and other types of food that are so rich in antioxidants, you will be just carried away. I believe we all know what antioxidants are. Well, they're extremely good, probably that's enough, but also they help us to fight the free radicals. They prevent this oxidation process in our body, pretty much help our bodies to stop that decay or damage of our cells. And I'm going to list you first 5 foods that are very rich in antioxidants. The foods I'm going to give you would be given accordingly to their ORAC score. ORAC score means oxygen radical absorbance capacity. So the first one on the list would now be blueberries. That will be Goji berries. They contain 25,000 on this ORAC score. The next one, yes, would be blueberries, but the wild variety. And as far as I've seen in Trader Joe or frozen department, they're really small. My baby likes them. So they would have 14,000 of that ORAC score. So here is a comparison, 25,000 and 14. The next one on the list would be the dark chocolate. Yes, that dark chocolate is so good. Actually, I'm not into sweets, but dark chocolate is something I eat from time to time. But I would suggest you to choose the dark chocolate with check the ingredients. You don't want any nasty things in there. It could still be there. And probably the organic brands are better. Maybe something, I'm not saying something with coconut sugar should be a healthier version. It's still sugar. And also, of course, watch the amount that you consume because too much sugar is really bad. And completely dark chocolate, in my opinion, is not edible, but, tastes really different. The next on the list with a 17,000 ORAC score will be the Pecan Nut. And I really love it. You can make some pecan butter, so that's really good news. The last one with 9,400 ORAC score will be the artichoke. And, you could do so many things with it. So I think it's really good type of food in there. So pretty much, the berries, the nuts, the artichoke, and the dark chocolate. I think these are delicious foods, and it's not really that hard to really add them to your diet. But now what's even more interesting is that there is some spices that are, they contain antioxidants even more than blueberries. And you don't really need to eat them in huge amounts. So the first one would be the clove. Believe it or not, clove, it's 22 times higher, richer in antioxidants than blueberries. It has 314,000 ORAC score. I mean, can you just imagine that? The next spice on the list would be the cinnamon. I love cinnamon. It is, so easy to incorporate them both. You could just add a little bit just to pinch into your coffee, into the smoothies. I love cinnamon, in baked goods or just on top of the oatmeal, and on top of really many things. On top of nut butter, for example. Also, the next spice on the list would be oregano. Cinnamon has about 260,000 and oregano has about 160. Anyways, it's still very powerful, and oregano could be added in different meals. Well, in case you really don't like the flavor, but that's okay. What you can really try is the turmeric. Well, turmeric is a very popular topic nowadays, right? It has about 100,000 ORAC score. The most important thing with turmeric is that in order for it to be absorbed, you need to add some fat and pepper. Let's say if you're making a scrambled eggs, I'm sorry, all vegan subscribers, you could add some turmeric. There should be some coconut oil in it, when you're making it, and you add some pepper. This is a perfect combination for you to get your turmeric absorbed. And the last one, talking about the dark chocolate, the cocoa, would be also very high in antioxidants, a little less than 100,000 ORAC score. So I think I shouldn't really recommend you what to do with cocoa powder, right? And just a little note out there, sometimes people think that this is so good for me, I have to eat really tons of it, so there are so many antioxidants in my body. But it's not really the case, especially with berries. They could be allergic if you eat them too many. And the spices, they also may be even dangerous because almost all of them have healing properties. For example, if you eat too much clove, it really can burn your esophagus. if you eat too much cinnamon. In high doses, it might be even toxic and be bad for your kidneys and liver. I guess the main point here is don't overdo. But so this is it. I will list all the foods in the description bar down below this video, so you could look at them, maybe print them out, and then have a full idea of the amount of antioxidants that you have in your food. So I would say that talking about different supplements, also be very careful with them, because in most cases the doses are high and you don't really need it. And I think the approach of really real food, whole food, is a lot more important, right? And this is it, guys. I hope this information was useful. At least this video has been informative, hasn't it? And if you have any questions, just let me know. I wish you to stay very happy and healthy. I wish you to enjoy the rest of your day. And don't forget to enjoy your life, to love yourself unconditionally. Unconditionally, very important word here. And I will be happy to see you in my next video. Do not forget to subscribe to my channel. So, also put a thumbs up if you like this video. See you later.